request to have the judge removed from the case?
No, actually, I would expect it. I think it's appropriate. A lawyer has to do what a lawyer has to do in the best interest of a client. And the biggest issue is not whether she, in fact, has a conflict of interest, but whether there's an appearance that she may. And so that the public is safeguarded and they look at the legal system in the best possible light, which is often a challenge. And these are the reasons these are done, to make it so that the system maintains integrity.
Were you surprised that she waited to be asked versus immediately when it was clear that you're a partner with her husband, which I think a lot of people started thinking like, isn't this going to be a problem? She didn't offer?
I don't think it's going to be an issue. I think that she could have done it one of two ways, and I think that a lot of people would suggest that she did it the right way. She simply waited for the lawyers, who are really the parties in the action, to file the appropriate paperwork so that the record would be clear and that she would be doing the right thing based upon the motions that would be filed. So either way could have been done, but I think this is rather routine, and it'll happen very fast. You know, she routinely recuses herself from any cases that we are involved with. This is a little bit of a twist because I'm in this position as a CNN legal analyst, and her husband happens to run the personal injury division of our law firm. So it's not the normal situation. I don't think she did anything that would be out of the ordinary for this extraordinary situation.
Mark, Will Kane, can you explain to me, I don't understand, how is it that your firm's relationship to the judge and your relationship with CNN creates a conflict? Can you just explain how that works?
Well, it's an appearance of a conflict, an appearance of an impropriety. You know, some people, and you read the blogs, and everybody's, you know, many people have a conspiracy theory, but, you know, could I be speaking to my partner to get word to her about the way she's acting on the bench if she was presiding over a case? Could she be talking to him at home and then him say something to me and that would affect what I would say, which would affect the case or the impression? Those are the type of things that wouldn't happen, didn't happen, but some people suggest could happen. So to avoid all that, to avoid the suggestion that anybody is acting with prejudice or bias, you avoid the impropriety, just simply, or the appearance of impropriety, just by simply leaving and allowing a fresh start to occur.
Let's talk about some of the other judges who now can be brought in to hear this case. There's the Honorable John Galuzzo, there's the Honorable Kenneth Lester, there's the Honorable Deborah Steinberg Nelson. Can you tell me a little bit about these judges?
Yeah, every one of them's had a lot of experience. They've been around. I don't know of any significant controversy surrounding any of them. I think that a fair trial will inure to Mr. Zimmerman with any of those judges. I don't think that anybody has a real negative thing to say about any of them. They're all going to be under the public eye. I'm not sure any of them have had a case of massive publicity the way this one has, but I think they're all mature on the bench, and they will all act appropriately and do the case proud as it relates to their rulings.
All right, Mark.